Hello guys, in this video we try to see if we can buy a fraction of a share. I understand there are some people who know about this, some they don't, so we try just to explain. So let's go to the explanation. So I give you just an example. Let's say Apple as an example. Okay, so the share of Apple 200. Okay, let's see, it's a mistake here. 200 and let's say 215 today, just an example. Okay, 215. Now some people, most of the time, those who have very small accounts, they have only, let's say, $100. Okay, so they give them, for example, let's say 0.45 of a share. Just example. Okay, it's not the right number, but just an example. So 0.45, it means they did not buy one share. They buy less. They buy only 45% of a share. Okay? Now, this kind of business, it's not really in the normal brokers. So normal brokers, they don't do this stuff. Normal brokers, you can buy, for example, if you want one share, you can, yes, but they don't give you, okay, they don't give you fraction of a share. This is the normal broker that we use. But some traders who, they don't know, they have no idea about the market, they go mostly to banks. There are some banks, they buy shares, okay, and they give 0, for example, 0.45 of a share. But this is a deal of the bank. It's just virtual. It's just a deal of the bank. It's just virtual. It has nothing to do with the market. The market in real doesn't sell fraction, okay, fraction of a share. You can take another example. If you say, oh, $215 a share, it is cheap, and you can buy one share of Apple, for example, 215. But there are some shares that are expensive. Now let's for example, give you another example. Okay, another example. Let's say it's not Apple. Okay, it's not Apple. Let's speak, for example, about Amazon. Okay, so Amazon, I think right now is I think 1800. Just give you an example. 1800 a share. Okay, and you have only $900. That's what you have. And you ask your broker that you put $900 in order to buy Amazon. He will give you, for example, 0.50% of a share, of an Amazon share. Okay? Understand that this deal here mostly are done by banks and some kind of brokers that are very, very detailed brokers. But these deals are just for this kind of banks and some kind of brokers. But in real, a normal broker, the last that you can buy is one share. You can buy one share, for example, whatever is the share. It doesn't matter. You can buy one share. So they don't offer what we call this fraction. They don't offer a fraction. And this is just to show you that there are things that you can do in the market, and there are things that you can do, but you find solutions with this kind of banks. But for me, I am not with the banks. I am not with these deals of fractions and so, because this is related to the banks, and most of the time you find fees, a lot of fees, so you will end up losing money. So a broker is better, because when you buy one share, it means you bought one share, so you don't need to have a fraction or something. And this is what the normal broker do. And they have, for example, let's say $5 commission. This is why I said, okay, so $5 commission, for example, to buy one share. Now, but here you will never know what are the fees they will add to you, and you don't know. That's why you think you are doing a good deal, but later you will find that you are paying more fees, because banks in general have more fees than normal broker, than discount, what we call discount brokers. Discount brokers, they want people to make it so easy to buy with a small commission. Okay, but the fees are only the commission that you can see. But in banks, there are other fees that you don't see, and there are others they put to you, so you don't know. So at the end, you will find that you lost money because of these transactions. So if you are dealing with fractions, understand that you are not dealing with a real market. This is what I mean by fraction. You can buy a fraction using some kind of brokers, but this is not a real market, because in real market they will sell with one share. This is the last thing you can buy. You can't buy 50% of a share in a normal broker. This will not happen, because in the stock market, people, they buy and sell shares. They don't sell fractions of a share. Okay, this is just to make sure you understand. And guys, always try to see what is your broker, and try to see the reviews of this broker, and what is this kind of transactions. A lot of people, for example, they buy CFD, okay, which is a leveraged kind of stock, but it is not a stock. You say, for example, I buy a CFD with Apple, okay? It is another market. It has nothing to do with market of Facebook, where you buy shares and sell shares. This is another thing. That's why a lot of people, they send me emails and they say, we lose a lot of money because of this kind of brokers. I say, because the product, it is not really Apple. If you are buying CFD, for example, it is leveraged thing. It works like options, like forex, like futures. It is leveraged. It means it is doubled by 50 or by 40. So you buy it so cheap, but if you lose, you can lose all your money at once. That's why I'm telling you, for all the other guys who are buying fractions and the other stuff, it is not the real world. You are dealing with the banks, and most of the banks, they have a lot of fees, so it's not a good deal with you guys. So if you want to, you can go to a broker and you buy penny stocks. Is better. Okay, penny stocks is better, because at least you will see the price. When you buy 1,000 shares, it is 1,000 shares. 5,000 shares, you know that you buy this company shares stock. Okay, you know that. This is the problem. There are a lot of people who buy things, but they don't know what they are buying. Oh, you say, I bought like, let's say 50% of a share of an Apple. It doesn't happen like this. In real market, it doesn't happen. So you are in a secondary market of the banks. And banks understand. I'm telling you always, try to be careful. Whenever you buy things, whenever you do business with a bank, try to see the fees. Sometimes the fees, they don't disclose very easily the fees, and later you will find that they are taking a lot of your money and you don't know. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Please, if you have experience about this banks or this fraction of shares, please let me know and share your knowledge and your information. And thank you very much.